All right, back at it for part 10. I did not eat anything right now, and hopefully, I don't have mid dialogue burps. That seems to be a really big issue after I eat something and decide to talk a lot. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and continue our Let's Play of Coffee Talk, a game that I really like. So, looking at our game progress, it looks like we're just over a fourth of the game done. And so this is part 10. So something is telling me that this might be like a 30 part kind of game. Please do not hit delete because that would be weird. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Hopefully I don't mess up any reading, but again, no promises. Let me just load the game. So we're on the 1st of October now. Let's go ahead and redo it. Just so that way we start over fresh. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. What do we got? Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. So that is the picture of that one meme girl. And that's kind of cute. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil. You've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we've first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our minds to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you've arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings that we've learned from here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That's why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers. That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through a certain process before you finally get the job. If you can get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over if you don't mind. I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneously. But it has to be today. May I know why? Because we're leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But under one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood? There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with customers, some people come here to chill. They might come for a drink, work, or reading something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Nonverbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us, indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking. Or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a specific outfit for the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to keep your suit clean and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation. I know the word, but I just can't say it right now. But it'll make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are? Okay. Let's start the night. Ooh. My throat's a little dry. Welcome. I love her face. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Rhino, what's going on here? Well, Neil's working here tonight. And I thought I was gonna be the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never to conquer Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we have arrived, and we've come to the conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best to learn. And you just agreed to this? Under one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will be the only one here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What is it? What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I'll write an article about your work here. Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? She found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. So the chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that? I hope it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. But we do feel an immense sadness and frustration you feel. What? But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. For some reason that broke my mind. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You're allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what would you like to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Oh, God. So she's really into coffee. Okay. I hope this doesn't, like... I'll trust you with the decision. So I'm assuming I probably should have gone the cappuccino. Hey, it's Neil's arm. Black magic. Here is your drink. Specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who's gonna... Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today, I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now I don't really need to care about the other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity in my blood, that sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, but all the races, we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that, then. It was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have learned about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It'll always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood? At least we are here to learn the basis on how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But you do have numbers. Numbers? How many words do you produce daily? Per day, but daily just fit better. I don't think I have an exact number, but full time? I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it, and I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard numbers of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is pleasant information to hear. What? That is a pleasant information to hear. That just doesn't seem right. That is pleasant information for us to hear. That sounds better. How many words do you need to write? Let me see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's the JRA, or GRA, Media. It's the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you'll be able to achieve your target easily. Hahaha. I wish. Writing isn't the only number of words, Neil. It requires things outside a mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, well, we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we have learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Right again. You're not wrong about writing, you know. Word count is a few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter? Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound like you at all, Neil. I guess you're really learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. Hmm. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. So, coffee, ginger. No. Oh, wait. Okay, so on my side of the recording, I could have sworn I pressed coffee 3 times, but hey, we got the ginger. Alright, let's brew it. I don't know if I need to do double up on the coffee or if I can just do just the one, but let's see how she likes it. I might have goofed there. Your order is ready. Not bad, thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to the coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visit here. Actually, I'm not here just to sit around without being disturbed. Ah, pardon us. I was just training Neil how to talk with customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked to learn how we are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other? The question mark. I love these people. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion if you want to blend in with us. Stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try. Step by step. One step for you might be one giant step for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know that you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... I know that's squishy. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... Yeah... What is this? What has happened here? I already told the other barista I was gonna breed... Wait, I was already told the other barista to call the cops when he's washing debris. Where's Rhino? Miss Aqua, please relax. I am here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Oh, okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes, I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make the recording, make a record for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for a break anyway. So here is the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Rhino. It's nothing really. Do you really think one day will be enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business any longer. As if this place cares about cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. Or Couchella? Is that how they say it on here? What? You're gonna go to... What are you gonna do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening at Coachella. I mean, alright, yeah. That is why we decided that event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. Did say that. Oh god. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we've noticed that. But we've also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will. I think it's Coachella, but Coachella just. Anyways, after that, we will we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you had since you've got here. We know. We are also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know? We just want to hang out and talk about work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander, so I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But wait. If you want to thank her directly, does that mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Or your, not your. Oh. So you are correcting my grammar now, huh? Don't worry, I mean, I can't say it properly as the narrator, right? Alright, back to Freya. It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? It's quite a lot of things I still need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give? What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? Well, that depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about pacing, control, and UI and UX. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It was surely... It surely moved some of the weight off my chest. Just replaced it with another weight. You mean there's still more to do after... There's still more to come after you're done? I'm not even done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and I read some of the stuff you've wrote. They're really good, you know. Some are better than others, but still enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your books once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay, okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I'm really sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Ugh. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Though it's a bit different for me. What is your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight. But no one outside of the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you after the friendier. Okay? Alright. I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We were tasked to make a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case scenario, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound pleasant. Doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches to dozens of them. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all of those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 Samurai. That's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. And they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks are considered the 7 Samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're burned out. Yes, that is why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow and the day after and another day after off. Where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, then it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. Huh? To my apartment? No, we can walk together to the bus stop just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you gonna close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. Are you sure? Do you want another drink? Wait. Do you want another drink to be going with? Still in the house. I definitely won't say no. All right. Lemon leash snippet. All right, so that's going to be the end of part 10, and yeah, not too bad. I really well, without eating, I think I only burped once on this recording, and again, I apologize for that. I normally don't talk so much, especially for like a half an hour straight, unless I'm disgusting, not discuss, discussing, not disgusting, but it depends, right? On something something nerdy like. Anyways, well, so that's part 10. If you made it this far and dealt with my reading and awkwardness, I appreciate it. So I'll see you for part 11 that I'm going to record after this, which is always not a good sign. But hey, thanks. And good night. Stay safe.